friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Tabitha, and I was born to DIY. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. If you're returning, then you already know what it is. However, let me explain to you. On this channel, we do all things, okay? Homemaking. So I like to do DIYs, I like to craft, I like to clean, I like to reorganize, do makeover, backyard transformation, even a little gardening. If those things interest you, please think about joining the family. So let's go ahead and get into what today's video is about. So as you can see, or you don't know, I'm in my room, okay? This is my little vanity area. And so bad news, my mirror for my new vanity area is supposed to be here 2 days ago and it didn't show up. It's a delay. I don't know if it's lost or what the case may be. Last tracking notification I checked, it was in California. And it's supposed to be delivered on the 20th. But anyway, it's not here. So what I am going to do is just go ahead, get my area reorganized, get it the way that I want it to look. So then that way when the mirror do arrive, all I will have to do is just basically hang the mirror. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get started, and get onto this. So for the rest of the video, it will be a voiceover, a little music here and there, but I will be still talking to you. Okay. So let's jump right on into today's video. Okay, friends, so let me just show you what I'm working with here, okay? As I was stating, this is my small vanity area. And let me explain how it got here. So I don't know about you, but I'm a makeup girly, okay? And so I used to just put my makeup and had my makeup and everything stored into the bathroom because that's where I used to do my makeup. Well, anytime my husband and I had an event or was date night or going out with friends, it'll normally take me about 2 hours to get dressed and do makeup. And basically, I was in his way. You know, I'm going to be honest. I was in his way because you know how us women are. We tend to take over the space. And so what I did was I decided to just create me a little space in the room where I can apply my makeup. That way, once I get dressed or halfway dressed, I can come out and be out of his way so then he can do what he needs to do. So my dressers used to be in this location. And so what I thought of was I moved my dressers from this location, put the dressers on both sides of the bed, which you have seen those already at the head of the bed. And then I took the nightstands and I used these nightstands as more like a desk. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take my little, my 5-shelf bookcase, and I want to turn it towards my facing me when I'm sitting at my little DIY desk area. And then what I want to do is remove one of the nightstands because I'm going to use that in another area. And then just make that part of the desk, basically. You will see me move the mirror, which is my jewelry organizer, which I took out of the bathroom because it used to be in my closet. Now, I have another area in my room, and I'm not certain if I want to keep it in this location here or move it to another location, but I'll show you that in a future video when I start decorating my little room for Christmas. Well, I'm not going to say decorating. I'll just be changing the colors in there. That's all for the season. But I'll show that later to you. So let's just go ahead, dive in, get this space all, everything halfway removed because I didn't want to put everything all over. I don't know about you, but it seems like you just make a mess to turn around and then clean up another mess. So that's why you see I put down that little red like shirt light to put things on there because I didn't want to get anything on my comforter. So we're going to just get things all tidy up. So I'm going to play a little music for you. Sit back, enjoy, and I'll just jump in when necessary.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So what you see that I'm doing now is I'm just removing some of the items from the very top of the bookcase. And basically that is what some of the things, well, not the tall vase, but the other items I sit up there is what I usually have on my bed when displaying, when I put my pillows and everything on there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn this bookcase, as I stated, because I want it to be basically facing me when I'm sitting at my little DIY desk. So that way, when I'm applying my makeup and whatnot, then that way everything will be at hand's reach. I won't have to like reach around. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making it more convenient for me. To the left, you seen I had added my my jewelry mirror, as I was stating. I actually got that from Amazon. I'll leave that down in the description if anyone wants to know what it is. And I purchased that with my own money, as well as the lights that I had around the mirror. I purchased that from Amazon as well. So I will leave that also down in the description for that space as well. But I can't wait for my mirror to get here because I know it's going to be nice there. So, question, friends, is it me or is it that my room is always the room that get halfway neglected when I am working on projects in the house? Like, I put all my focus on all the other areas in the home. I mean, I do things in my room. I keep my room, tidy and clean. I mean, before, as for an example, I need to paint my room. And it's like my room is the last room that is about to get painted because I'm more focused on getting the other room situated, like, the great room, and making sure the kitchen is situated, making sure the hall bath is nice and all that. And so, like, Thanksgiving weekend, I know I be with family on Thanksgiving Friday. I'm going to do some things around the home. And then that later on that evening or that night, I am going to start painting my daughter's room. So that's what I mean by that. But anyway, back to the video. But yeah, leave me that down in the comment section. Is your room the last room that you leave on your agenda? Or do you just dive in your room when you can? Or is your room the main focus? So now, do you kind of get the idea where I'm going with this? So you see how I turned the bookcase in? I'm using one of the shelves as to make the other nightstand level to make this desk. This DIY desk is going to stay with me from now. I really don't want to go out and purchase a desk or anything like that. The desk that I have in my daughter's room that I got for her vanity, I actually had purchased that off of Facebook Market. But I don't want to purchase a desk because I don't want to, in my mindset, in the way that I'm thinking, I don't want to purchase something and then later on I'm going to have to sell it for that particular thing for vanity. Because my thought process is, when we do decide to move, I want to make sure that I have a designated place to do my makeup, which would be like, in my grand closet and all that. That's my vision, my dream, okay? So I don't want to do that. So this vanity is going to work in this space, as I stated. I just may move it to another location. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting my perfumes and body sprays up here. I have my go-tos. I don't know about you, but I love Marc Jacobs. And I recently got into some of the fragrances that were selling on TikTok, but I love my different Coaches. I learned that Burberry. Also, I'm currently out of that. And then I also like the light blue of the Dolce & Gabbana, but I'm out of that at the moment. And then lastly, Chance by Chanel, but I'm out of that also. But anyway, I'm getting my perfumes up here. I'm cleaning each area, the cubicle space, shelf by shelf. So that way, as I clean it, I can then maneuver and put what I'm going to put into those areas. You will see me start adding my foundations. As I stated, I am a makeup girly. I used to wear makeup like all the time, but since being working at home permanently, 6 years, I don't wear it as much, but I wear it, versus when I was wearing it daily. But my go-tos that I have is I do have a few of MACs that I wear. My favorite, though, is NYX and Juvia's Place. So I have those as well. And I have my liquid foundations as well as my stick foundations. And so you'll be just seeing me put those on there. And then I have some of my other ones. I can't even remember at the moment. I forgot. My mind went blank. But I do have, you'll see, I'll show you that in there, as well as my concealers, my bronzers, and all those. But you all know that for the makeup girlies. But I'm just going to continue to get this space all nice and organized. And then I'll jump back in when it's time to show the reveal. So I am just finished putting up a little other things in here. Those are my little beauty blenders, my sponges that I keep in my jar. A few of my setting sprays, the rice water, the aloe, some of the other ones. But you see, I've been showing you that as I've been putting those on the shelf as I stated. But anyway, those are my Juvia's plays. So anyway, I would like to say to everyone, I hope everyone have a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that everyone have enjoyed a wonderful time with family and friends. To all those that this could be a difficult time around these holidays, I pray that God give you comfort and peace. And just know that there are people out there that are praying for you. And take this time to reflect on things that you are thankful for. I am thankful for my family. I have two boys that sons that are away. They are military. They will not be home for Thanksgiving. Not certain if they'll make it for Christmas, but in my family, Christmas is normally our family holiday that we decided would be for our family, which will work best for us. So that way, with our kids and their spouses, they can have Thanksgiving with their significant other families, We chose Christmas for numerous reasons. So for one, that way, my husband's birthday is right there at Christmas, as well. His is the 29th of December, as well as I am a New Year's baby. So that way, when they come home for Christmas, they will have time to spend birthdays with us, as well as celebrate Christmas. And then that way, we just chose that holiday for that way the grandkids can be with us. And it's just a big celebration. That's why I say sometimes Christmas is not my favorite holiday, which it should be, but it's not sometimes because of sometimes my sons can't come home because of, deployment or military, duties that they're on. But anyway, I appreciate everyone for stopping by today's video. I hope that you have an amazing day. I want to thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining. Please leave me down a comment in the description and introduce yourself. I will respond back to you. Also, I want to leave you with this. Always remember to be bold, be creative, and most importantly, be you. Until next time, friends, I'm going to go ahead and say bye now. So that way the reveal is coming up. Bye.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.